All right, I'm gonna grab a seat, you guys, first, and then I'm gonna get comfortable. All right. Are y'all ready? Everybody roll.
Yes,
All right, good afternoon. First, let me address the constituents of Dallas County, District 3, the city of Dallas, KHVN Radio, my supporters, whom I have received so many calls and emails today of encouragement. Let me first say I blew it on yesterday. In saying that, that is not what I am known to do. I am known to be a very calm person, getting things done and producing results. On yesterday, I failed because I let a setup get under my skin. When and during a commercial break, there were insults being hurled at me, curse words by the commissioner, insults to my family while the microphones were off. It continued. I took as much as I possibly could take, and I simply lost my cool. However, I don't apologize for defending the rights of the constituency of Dallas County, District 3, and especially my campaign workers. I certainly apologize, but there are other issues that led up to it. We began to have a very civil debate until I talked about Sand Branch, until I spoke about Sand Branch not being sprayed for mosquitoes with tires everywhere, until I spoke about a phone call that had come from a citizen of Sand Branch that was saying that they were applying for electricity, but they were told by TXU that they had to first call Commissioner's Court. I think that irritated the commissioner. When the commercials came on, more insults, more bullying came from Commissioner Price in a low voice to me. I mistakenly took the bait and began to respond. The commissioner was the aggressor, not myself. The commissioner got out of his seat and began to approach me. At that point, if a raging, out of control bull begins to charge you, you will get up out of your seat as well. Upon me getting out of my seat, then folks, of course, inside the studio, to include my campaign workers, began to try to get in between to separate and settle things down. It is not uncommon during a debate for political foes to exchange words. It begun in exchanging words, but at that point, my fit of rage, granted, it accelerated when Commissioner Price grabbed by the throat a 115-pound campaign worker of mine, picked him up by the throat off the floor, in which the videos that have been released to the press and to the public, and the inaccuracies of those videos that have been released, did not show the full content of what happened. I think that when an elected official, this is not the behavior, but when any person is being bullied, when any person is being accosted, when any person is in trouble, whomever is in that room, whatever position you may hold, you are going to do something about it. From that point, my fit of rage and things that I said were simply things that may have mounted up over the years, but my intentions were solely to protect the campaign worker, to bring back the respect, to stop the bullying that's been going on for 30 years, and to make sure that folks were protected. Granted, I carried it just a little bit too far, and they had to get me out of the room, but that only took place after the commissioner had begun to assault my campaign worker. Now, where do we go from here? I will continue to run a very positive campaign. I've had tremendous support coming through our social media, our emails, our telephones, and visitors. They have been very responsive and supportive. I want to thank them. I also want to apologize to any and everyone that may have lost a little confidence in me. However, not losing confidence, knowing that bullying has been going on for more than 30 years. Snatching the gavel out of the judge's hand, breaking windshield wipers, breaking people's ankles, cursing out constituents that come to Commissioner's Court. They were all bullied, but the bullying has ceased. What do we do now? We'll continue to work towards Sandbridge. We'll continue to focus on mental health. We'll continue to focus and make sure that Dallas County jails and health care is number one, and it offers the best opportunities for all of the citizens here in Dallas County. What you're going to see, and I am going to step aside and let my social media team take the helm, you're going to see the video that you did not see. To their surprise, there was a second video in the room. Thank goodness for the second video that will dispel the myths and the lies that's been told to the press, that's been told to the police, those that said no one was touched, they did not see, he was trying to break it up, no one touched anybody, the commissioner did not do this. When you all, as you all will receive a video, and they're still downloading them, so I want you all to know that, but when you see the commissioner with a 115-pound young man with his hands clasped around his throat, and you see the little guy is pulled up off the floor, I ask you, what would you do? We're going to move this campaign forward. We're going to continue to run. Our goal has always been to run a positive campaign and to win on March 1. So now with that, I know you got a lot of questions, but we're going to turn this over to the social media team, and we're going to let them deal with whatever it is that they're going to show you. They're the ones in charge. I will make sure that I do, as always, talk to each and every one of you when I can. But I want you all to know that the media and the constituents of this city should not be lied to, should not be faked out by people in a campaign to make you believe something happened so that they can enhance their campaigns more than the citizens of this city and this county deserves the truth. And that's what you're going to get. I'm going to still ask my supporters, please stay out and vote. We have a lot to get done, and we've begun getting it done by stopping the bullying that has been terrorizing our Dallas County for 30 years.
Did you not hurt yourself in any of this, Mr. Caraway?
Oh, yeah.
Now, they're going to show you.
Behind you all, excuse me, y'all.